Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am on my low level starting over account and we're going to start this season off right. So I'm sitting at Wood 1 with 0 stars, which means I'm literally the lowest you can possibly be. I have no clue what this season is going to hold, but the reason I'm on this account is very exciting news. So I'm very close to being maxed out. I think I have 2 or 3 more residences on my main account, and then I'll probably tuck my main account away for a really long time until we get HQ 26, which there's no foreseeable future there. So we probably won't see that for a while. And in the meantime, I'm just going to be rocking it on my account here, my low level account. I don't know what I'm going to do here because we have medics and we have riflemen. I really don't want to push for medics, but the shock launcher, of course, would be great. Looking at the second engine room, pushing for Zukas is probably going to be a meta, maybe some sort of warrior meta. Honestly, not really liking the start of this season. I'm not entirely sure what I should be going for. I think barrages, flares are kind of where I want to be. I'm probably going to have riflemen for a really long time, so I think let's just max those out early so I don't have to worry about that in the future. So we'll also upgrade our flare just so it lasts a tiny bit longer, and let's kind of space out our stuff here. So I don't know how this is going to work. I'm just going to space it out like this to hopefully distract some players. Honestly, I think it might be better if I do this instead. That way we kind of lead players on and it takes them a little bit longer, and hopefully we can destroy some. So I don't know, not good, not great. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a very much a learning experience for me, how I should be attacking this season. Right off the bat, I think just dropping my troops and letting them go for this first base is probably the best idea. These mines are level 10. I don't think they'll do too much. Yeah, they do wound me, but it's honestly not too bad, so I'm not very worried about that. Honestly, the reason I'm not flaring is I'm a little worried about all these machine guns around my riflemen. Obviously, like, machine guns deal splash, riflemen get hurt by splash, so it's one of the worst defenses you can come across when you're attacking someone with riflemen. I would say probably second to flamethrowers or shock launchers or something. So we pulled off a win, surprisingly. That player seemed to have some idea of what was going on, which is a little nerve-wracking for me because I thought this low people would kind of just, yeah, be like this, not really a care in the world, not really know what they're doing. Someone can easily say the same about my base, like, oh, this guy doesn't really know what he's doing, but hopefully they're not. Hopefully they're like, oh, Christian, this guy Fused the Life has a pretty solid base design, so maybe I'll copy his base design. That's probably not it. Okay, flare to the next one. We'll activate my hero for no particular reason, just to get him there faster. Dropped another flare, activated my hero again. He'll start dealing damage on the core. He's a low level hero though, level 1, so he's not going to do much. 327, not too bad. That's probably about the same time it would take for someone to attack my base and defeat my base if they're just flaring to the cores. But luckily all these players are taking the bait and taking down my machine guns. This player has low level landing crabs. That's definitely not what you want at this game. Warships, pretty much the first thing you should always be maxing out is those landing crabs, and at least get 4 upgrades done, 4 tiers. That's what I did, and then you can move on. But if you do less than that, you're just hurting yourself over. So I probably say try to avoid upgrading less than that. I think overall you'll come out ahead. I don't know a scenario where you wouldn't come out ahead, so let's just avoid it altogether. I am a little bit worried. I mean, what is happening? Oh, I dropped a flare. I got so confused. I was like, did I hit the retreat button and I didn't see it and I don't know what's happening? These flares are so expensive and they last so they last so shortly. They literally last for 8 seconds or something, and it's very annoying. I think this player probably got the win on me. It just sucks being down this low and not having played seasons and not having a lot of starting crates or starting chests that we can use. I can't believe we pulled out a win, literally by 1 second. That is surprising. Let's buy ourselves the instant training, and definitely using code Cosmic. This is not the site we want to see. It's taking a really long time to find an opponent. Okay, here we go. Nice. Just spread out my troops, I guess. I don't know if flaring will be better. I think if we just split like this, that's probably the best move. After I attack this player, I'll at least get 2 crates or 2 engine rooms, which means I'll be able to upgrade my I'll be able to upgrade something. I'll get a new chest, so I'll do something with it. It's so annoying being down at 2 engine rooms because it takes so long to open up chests and attack for enough engine rooms to open chests. Like, I had to do 4 attacks to open 1 chest. That goes to show you just how important having a good solid base or a good solid tech tree plan is. If you make one bad decision, you can be out of the running for a really long time, and you definitely want to avoid that as much as possible. But we leveled up, nice, and then we have one of these. So I have a lot of tokens. Let me do something with them. I definitely think the combination is going to tend towards, 2 engine room combination is going to tend towards someone just flaring their rifleman to 1 engine room, whichever's closer, and then barding out the other one. Each engine room is 10,000 HP. Honestly, barding down both of them might be what it's going to come to. So I'm just going to load up on that and hope that's the meta, because I'm just putting all my eggs in one basket here. We'll also max out that fully offensive push, but I think that's going to do it, and also help attacks go a lot faster. So this is kind of the first guinea pig. 20,000 on the HP. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. So we'll see how this goes. So two barrages I think should be enough. This is kind of just like a test run right now. Okay, so we at least need 3 barrages on the core. We'll flare to that core, make sure we're hitting it. So 3 barrages on the farther away core, and then we can just hit the bottom core, and we should have enough to pull out a win. I'm loving this. This seems like it'll be a great combination. Now, because that's the meta, we are going to have to change our base design, because I don't want players barding down the far one and then flaring to the close one. So which of these will they flare to? Honestly, they could do either. So because I don't have a lot of defenses, I'm kind of forced just to spread them out like this. So fully offensive. I'm just really trying to beat players faster. I'm not worried about them defeating me. And eventually I'll come across someone who has the exact same mindset as me, but they have more higher level buildings and defenses. So then it'll start being an issue. But until then, we're sitting good. So spreading out my troops, I'll explain in a second. We'll just drop those. I just need to get as much energy as possible from all these other buildings. Because, you know what? Let's flare. Activate my hero. Let's take it out. Oh man, I love my hero. The hero honestly is going to be a clutch part of 2 engine rooms. This is unique. I haven't seen this kind of tech tree before, and it's turning out to be some pretty unique metas. So I'm excited. This seems like a super fun start of this season. Of course, I am attacking players who are really, really low that are really easy to beat. So I think eventually we'll kind of come up against someone who's a lot tougher than me, and it will be a lot harder to take out. Let's max out our riflemen, and we gotta start upgrading our machine guns, because the machine guns is what is going to help us defend against players. And honestly, like, I'm trying to think if I should move these closer so we can have overlap. I don't want them too close where one barrage will take them out, but I think we can do something like this, where I just have a line of machine guns, and they should all be targeting, but then they might kind of target the same troops. So we'll do this. Of course, yeah, we're trying to avoid the barrages taking out any of our buildings. So we'll try this out. This is super fun. I'm liking this a lot. It's taking a while to find opponents though. Okay. 20,000. I thought it said 10,000 before, but that would make sense why we need 3. What does it? I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. This side looks easier, so we'll do this. And then 1, 2, 3. And then as soon as my troops get closer, I'll drop that flare. I need to upgrade my flares. 100% have to upgrade my flares. Because they last so short. Oh my gosh, he just wrecked me. We might be able to beat him though. He started way before me. I was a little confused at the start. 337 left, not too shabby. We'll see if he's able to pull out the win. No, not even close. I'm guessing he just flared to the cores, but the people that win are the people that are gonna just flare. You just gotta flare. You have way more than enough troops. They're probably maxed out. You just gotta flare and hope for the best. Let's do something with my unlock tokens. I can get mines. Let's do it. Mines honestly will be the best deterrent here because I can just drop mines like this and that will keep players from using riflemen up my beach. So we're just gonna do this and then here too. We're gonna move that guy over there. Yeah, honestly, I'm just trying to deter people from doing the exact same thing I'm doing as much as possible. And again, eventually we'll have to come up against someone who is just way stronger than me and it's gonna have max machine guns, maxed mines, and just whip me. But until then, we're sitting in a good position. I'm liking where we're at. Okay, one goes down. Got the next flare out on the engine room. A little hiccup there, but we're still sitting good. We're still sitting good. I am a little worried about my energy management. 3 barrages takes all of my energy, and then I just have enough for 1 flare until the engine rooms are all taken out. I don't know, guys, but here we go. Another win for us in the books. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. This has been a fun start to the season. We just got another chest here. What's the plan? What's the plan? What is the plan? What should I do here? Because here's the deal. If I push to upgrade my barrages, that will help me probably more in the long game. But the issue is we're going to get to a point where I can already see it. I'm not going to like the end game 2 engine room meta. Because then you're using riflemen, you're hitting mines, you're avoiding machine guns. It's going to be the exact same thing over and over. I'm not a huge fan of that meta. So I kind of just want to go to 3 engine rooms and move on. But obviously I'm not going to do that until I'm sitting good at 2 engine rooms. Like until I start losing at 2 engine rooms, I'm not going to push to 3 engine rooms. So I think mines will probably help me the most. Obviously machine guns, really good. More defenses. Let's do that instead. And then we'll do mines. And I think that's a good position. And then I really have to upgrade my flares because it's getting ridiculous right now. I need to get those guys upgraded. So we're just going to load out mines. I think some players will start kind of taking this approach where they flank my base. So I'm going to kind of drop some defenses around there to try to deter it as much as possible. All right. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.